Got 7 yards back on 1st and 15. Joining us now in Studio B, so eloquently teased by Greg Wrubell just moments ago, the BYU quarterback, Tanner Mangum. Tanner.
What's up, Tanner?
We're here, man.
Great recovery, by the way. That was good.
You know, hey, let's go. Let's go.
No, it's good to be back.
31 days away from an actual game in LaVell Edwards Stadium against Portland State. You report today and you practice tomorrow. I mean, between gear being handed out and the official check-in, what's today like emotionally for you?
It's kind of a tease in a way, because you get to, come back and see everyone together, all the coaches back and get your gear. And, you have a team meal and team meeting. So it's fun, you get that excitement going, but you're still, not in the field yet, So I think it gets everyone even more excited for practice tomorrow, just to kind of revamp and go out there tomorrow and kind of give it everything we got, make sure it's a sharp, good practice. So today is just kind of, a little bit more build up leading up to that. But it's a good feeling though. It's just good to see guys, all the new freshmen are here. The coaches are back from recruiting. So it's just, it's good to be back together as a team.
I'm a size 11.5, by the way, if you find a spare.
Pay him no attention.
Yeah, that'd be an NCAA violation. I don't know. We'll see.
I'll talk to Mick.
Yeah, talk to Mick.
I'll talk to Mick.
He's the guy you need to talk to.
Good. The first 2 years you played here, you haven't had the offseason to go, I'm the guy.
Yeah.
It was you and Taysom last year, and it was Taysom. Now it's your team. It's your offense. How has this offseason been different for you in that way?
It just the way you mentioned, knowing that I'm the guy just helps with confidence mostly. Just it gives you that that leadership, knowing that you can go in and kind of Coach Sataki just told me just make it your team, and make sure that hold guys accountable, make sure guys are doing their job, and I've just done my best to kind of lead by example, and put in a lot of work. I've worked really hard this offseason just to get better, to sharpen up my mechanics, to sharpen up my knowledge of the game, knowledge of the offense. And it's been fun to see the number of guys that are on that same level, that are putting in a ton of extra work, really getting stronger, changing their bodies, getting a lot better. Just a couple weeks ago, I went in on a Saturday just to get some work in and throw a little bit. And there were 25 guys there from the team that didn't have to be there on a Saturday, but they were just in there getting some extra work, lifting, running, and that's exciting to see. When you got a big chunk of guys that are willing to put in extra work, and that gets me fired up. So it's not just me that's working hard. We've been working hard this whole off season, so we're excited to kind of put it all onto the field starting tomorrow.
Now you brought up Coach Satake, and you mentioned the words fun and excitement, and you said recently that Coach Satake helped you rediscover your love for football. So how did that happen?
I think he's such a passionate guy, and he's so fun to be around, and he's such a good friend. And he's been there for me through a lot, personally and on the field, and he's just kind of been there for me as a mentor, as a friend. And I don't know. I think maybe I was just kind of going through the motions for a time, and maybe not as passionate, as excited as I usually am. But he kind of reinstilled that fire in me. And just reminded me that it's a fun game, and reminded me of the importance of enjoying the brotherhood, of enjoying this experience, and to give it everything you got, and to set your dreams high. And it just spending that time with him and has kind of been a really good experience for me. So he's someone I really look up to and really admire. And so this year, the year 2017 has been a good one for me. I'm feeling on fire, and just ready to keep it going, ready to jump into the season, with hit the ground running.
A lot of the really good BYU quarterbacks had to sit before their time, okay? Now you're a junior. Like, you should be in your best years, your junior and senior year, right?
Yeah.
Your freshman year was the best freshman year of any BYU quarterback ever. Last year, you had to sit and watch, and you didn't get to play a ton until kind of later in the season.
Mm-hmm.
How did that, or what did that do for you? How did that help you?
Well, it taught me a lot of lessons. Last year taught me the importance of being a good teammate, putting the team first and being selfless. And, those are valuable lessons that I think helped me, especially as a leader now. Kind of having those experiences helped me grow as a person and as a teammate. And then also it's kind of made me even more motivated for this year, just because I got a little taste of the playing field last year, but it made me hungry for more, and it showed me that I have a lot of things to work on, and we all want this year to be special. So I realized, I got to put in a lot of extra work and do things that I haven't done before. If we want to accomplish something that you've never accomplished, you got to do things differently.
One of my favorite sayings in life.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what the mindset I took into this whole off season. So it's just been a motivating factor throughout this whole training season, is just remembering, the work that needs to go in order to have a successful special season. So it's been good, and I think it's allowed me to revamp kind of my game and improve and get better in a lot of different ways, like mechanically and the running the offense. So I'm excited to kind of go out there now in fall camp and really put it together and get ready for the season.
If there were one quarterback skill that you feel like you have improved on the most this offseason, which would it be?
That's a tough question to pinpoint one, because I feel like I've improved on a few, but I think just mastery of the offense. So, for example, we go out and do 7-on-7, a few times a week, and last year at this time, I was, just trying to figure out the formations, figure out what everyone's doing, and it's tough to learn a new offense. But now I don't even need a card sheet. I can just go out there and line guys up, add motions, add shifts, and call whatever formation I want, whatever play I want, and I can, tell guys, hey, like, adjust your route this way, and just having that freedom to know what I'm doing, to be in complete control, and just confidently walk up to the line of scrimmage, knowing where guys are going to be, being able to toy with the defense and mess them a little bit. It's fun being able to have that control of it, and that's what Ty wants us to be able to do, is to have that freedom to just play loose. And when you play that way as a quarterback, you play much more confident. So that's probably the one skill that I've improved on the most.
Is that through certain words, or hand signals? How do you communicate?
Yeah, dummy calls. You can act like you're audibling, but really the words don't mean anything.
Yeah.
You can do different motions, which messes with the defense. You can, call things out. Act like you're changing a play, but really you're just, you're keeping it the same. And
have you done that in a game?
Yeah, you have to.
Where you're not. You want a strategic advantage, but where you're like, I'm just gonna mess with this guy.
Yeah, you kind of have to, just to keep the defense on their toes.
Yeah.
Especially like if it's a pass play, you can say easy, over, which is usually a run play. Like, you're gonna switch the run from the left side to the right side. But really,
give away all the tricks.
Hey, I feel like that's a common trick.
Yeah, he's not giving away anything.
We just had an experience a few years ago with Jay Keeps where some people got mad. He said a whole play. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
So you make dummy signals, or you say, like, you act like you're giving receivers routes, which you do. You do that a lot. But sometimes it's you're actually doing it. Sometimes you're just doing it to act like you're doing it. And so there's different things like that. You got to keep the defense honest. So it's fun.
That seems fun. Like, I would laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Moroni and I, we speak Spanish to each other on the field.
Yeah.
I give him some Spanish audibles.
Nice.
Like, we really do, though. It helps. I just say something to him in Spanish, and only he gets it. Unless there are a few guys on defense that serve Spanish-speaking
Like, when you're
missions.
playing Utah State or Utah.
Might have to be careful, yeah. They might understand that one.
BYU quarterback Tanner Mangum with us on the day that all BYU football players report back to fall camp in 2017. We've seen you play an entire season in 2015 in a different offense. And then, as Jared mentioned, you got some time at the end of last year, but it seemed that it was raining every game.
It's always raining,
you had significant time. So, what do you expect from yourself this year based on the two kind of contrasting seasons that you've had?
I think mainly I feel like I'm more polished in a way, and just having game experience helps a ton. The game slows down for you so much. Playing and comparing from 2015 to now, the game is a lot slower. It's becoming a lot easier to me, more natural. So I'm excited to just keep building on that, and then I've learned to not put all the pressure on myself. Not think that I have to save the day, or think that I have to make this amazing play every time. I can rely on my teammates. I can check it down to the running back, or hit the tight end in the flat, or just take the open guy and take what the defense gives me. So I've just been able to kind of manage that mindset a little bit better, just understanding what to do on each play. Do my job and take what the defense gives me. So I'm excited to just put that into practice, and I feel really confident about my game and about where we're heading as an offense as a whole.
Sometimes Hail Marys are 42 yards, and sometimes they're 5.
Yeah,
Like in the
I know you mentioned that multiple times.
Tanner's ready to get rid of that.
Yeah,
one.
I know.
I'm ready for a 50-plus if it's he's a Hail Mary
Yeah,
guy. You know
I
what I
know.
mean?
Oh,
Whether
good
you like
stuff.
it or not.
I guess there are worse things to be known by.
True.
So-
It
That's a
worked
good
out.
thing.
It
It
could be
worked
worse.
out. It ended in a touchdown
Yeah,
both times.
It could be worse.
Yes, good. Tanner,
Tanner
great
to
stuff,
Tanner.
man. We could do this for another hour for sure, and I'm sure that.
But you've got to go. You've got to go get your equipment issues. And seniors go first. So I think you're at like 1 o'clock or something.
12:30.
12:30.
Yep.
Okay. 12:30 to get the swag.
Getting the gear, getting the swag,
11 and a half. Don't
getting
forget.
ready to go.
Medium shirt.
Duly noted.
He's like delete.
Yeah, what? In one ear, out the other. Tanner, thanks for the time, man.